Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I know I'm late, but I really wanted to make this review over Marriage and Medicine. There's a lot that I want to discuss, from the classism to the $500 and under party. There's so much that I need to say. Let's go ahead and get into it because I need to make hot topics. Okay, so Dr. Jackie makes it home from work. Curtis is there. I don't know if I've said this before. I can't remember, but I'm going to say it again, even if I did. Like I said, I don't remember. Somebody let me know in the comments section before that Curtis, because, you know, I always thought that Curtis was just, I always thought that for Curtis not to have no job and to be a high school basketball coach and to be married to this doctor and for him to have cheated on Dr. Jackie, he got a whole lot of motherfucking mouth. Like, I just didn't understand how a nigga, how you with somebody like Dr. Jackie and you got all this mouth in the world. Somebody told me that Curtis was actually a retired NBA player because I took it as though he ain't had no goddamn money, so you need to shut the fuck up. Curtis has an estimated net worth of $3 million from what I Googled. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what Google says, baby. But at the end of the day, Curtis is a retired NBA player. I think once he retired from the NBA, he just went to be a little high school basketball coach. So I'm guessing that Curtis does have a little bit of change, basically. So Curtis is not no sorry ass nigga. He not no broke nigga. He got a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? But he still got a whole lot of motherfucking mouth. Do you hear me? I do not like Curtis, y'all. Out of everybody on reality TV, Curtis, I just could not get with Curtis. I cannot get with Curtis. I don't see what Dr. Jackie sees in Curtis. I just don't. I just don't. I can go down the line and see what everybody sees in their spouse. But when I look at Dr. Jackie, I'm like, what does she see in him? Anyway, Shell. So Dr. Jackie wants to make all of these changes to her home. A lot of the changes I actually understand. Some of them I don't understand. Like, okay, Dr. Jackie does need a bigger bedroom, okay? That bedroom is small. The house looks big as hell. The house looks big, but then I'm like, is it big? It looks like it, but so I would assume that the spaces within the home are just as big. But the spaces are not that big, so a lot of the things that she was saying, I was like, that actually makes sense. Jackie wants a two-story closet. I understand. I can see there are a lot of people on the show there are a few people on the show that I feel like could use a two-story closet. Like when I look at Quad, I can see Quad having a two-story closet, or Mariah, Dr. Jackie. Dr. Heavenly has a two-story closet, but even she said that she's not into fashion, so I'm not exactly sure why she has a two-story closet or if it just came with the home, but her closet is full. She showed her closet before on something. But Toya does not need a two-story closet. Simone does not need a two-story closet. I don't think that Simone wants a two-story closet either. Dr. Contessa doesn't need a two-story closet, and the same for her. I don't think that she wants a two-story closet. Really and truly, Toya, bitch, you don't even need no walk-in closet. You really could just, girl, a lot of your shit that you be wearing, I feel like you can fold it up and put it in your drawer. Okay? I'm not even trying to be funny. There's nothing about Toya that gives me two-story closet. It's just nothing about her. She's a pretty woman. Her clothes look real foldable. That's all I'm gonna say. Girl, you really could just do a linen closet if you really want to know the truth, Toya. But, I mean, girl, if Toya wants a two-story closet, let her get a two-story closet. But Dr. Jackie then tells these white women, I was like, she got some white women that's okay, whatever. But she tells the white girls that her closet, she wants like a divider for her and Curtis. I look at it like this. Dr. Jackie, you got a lot of money. Bitch, you already let them know. I don't like to discuss. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm trying to be like Dr. Jackie when I grow up, bitch. I want a badass kitchen. I don't even use it. Bitch, I was just cleaning up my apartment. I opened up my refrigerator, girl. I looked in the freezer. Ain't nothing in my freezer but a small bag of peas and carrots that I used when I cooked some shrimp fried rice the other day in a bag of french fries. That's it. That's it. Do you hear me? Girl, I'm trying to be like Dr. Jackie. Okay, but I got my titties all out today, baby. I'm trying to be like Dr. Jackie. Do you hear me? No budget, bitch. Eat out every day. Don't know how to use a goddamn stove. It don't matter because, bitch, I can eat out because I got it like that. Bitch, I ain't got it like that. For some reason, I think I do. Girl, I'm actually about to go to the grocery store after I make that Hot Topics video because, bitch, I need to stop spending money, okay? And I got to pay my rent, too. Anyway, so, like the closet thing. I feel like Dr. Jackie makes enough money to say, I want my own closet. Like, y'all already know how I feel about living with people. But if I had to live with somebody, and if we shared a bedroom, and if we had enough money to do what we wanted to do, bitch, I want my own closet. You need your own closet. I actually want my own bathroom. I feel like there should be a bathroom on each side of the bedroom or somewhere in the bedroom, but I want my own bed. I want my own bathroom. I want my own bathroom and I want my own closet. Jackie, you make too much money to be sharing a closet with Curtis. Get your own goddamn closet. Get that two-story closet. Bitch, you paying for it anyways. Curtis ain't got no goddamn job. I just said that, man. I just said that, man. Okay. So anyways, Dr. Contessa goes to the park with the kids. I love how she talks to her kids. They give her honest feedback. I actually got sad, especially the second time when she was talking to her oldest daughter, and her daughter was telling her how this boy was picking on her and how she picked up something and hit the boy in the face. I said, yes, ma'am, okay? Don't be letting nobody pick on you. He hit you, you hit his ass back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit your ass in your goddamn face. I felt like Dr. Contessa wanted to say, that's good for you, baby, but you can't say that. So she was just like, oh, you shouldn't do that. The little girl, they're really sad that Contessa is not there. Like, this is the first time I felt like, damn, Contessa, what you gonna do? Because before I was just like, girl, Contessa is trying to do something for herself, do something for her kids, and Scott, you need to get on board. I'm sorry, but now I do see that it's affecting the children. So I don't know, girl. I ain't got no motherfucking children, so I don't know. Now I'm gonna stay out of that one. I'll let y'all handle that one. Shit. When the kids start acting out because you ain't there, then I don't. Girl, I'm gonna let y'all handle it. I ain't even gonna. You need to figure something out, Dr. Contessa. Well, one thing I will say about kids is, they're honest. If you want to know the truth, if you want to get your feelings hurt, bitch, ask a child. Because ask a child and ask an old person. Children and old people are the biggest motherfuckers in the world. That will get your ass right on together. That will hurt your goddamn feelings and not think twice about it. They don't know about, well, some of them do. I just feel like children are honest. So when your children tell you, mommy this, mommy this, daddy this, bitch, you better listen. They telling you the truth. You see what I'm saying? The only way to fix something, the only way to fix a problem is by being honest. And that should be something that we should learn from children up until the day we die. Something we should all work on. You can't expect something from people if you're not being honest. So the kids can expect something from Dr. Contessa if they don't tell Dr. Contessa the truth and how they feel. You see what I'm saying? We can't expect stuff from people if we don't tell them how we feel. I'm not the biggest communicator when it comes to like sharing like how I feel about certain situations. For some reason, I let shit pile up, and then 3 years later, girl, you walk in the room and don't speak to me, and then, girl, I want to start shooting up the whole motherfucking building. Crazy, right? But if you would have said something 3 years ago, maybe you wouldn't be in this spot, and now your ass probably wouldn't be in prison because you'd have shot somebody in the head because they didn't speak. When truth of the matter is, they probably ain't been speaking to you. Anyways, girl, I'm sorry. This ain't even about me. So yeah, the little girl tells Dr. Contessa later on in the episode that she wants some gloves, and I think it's a great idea, girl. Get that little girl some gloves. When they were at the park, one of the girls was like, she basically has a little bit left of school, and the boy was like, no, she don't. She got a year left. And Dr. Contessa was like, you be discussing my schedule with the kids? Like, I mean, I think it's important. I think it's important. I'm gonna say this much. I think Dr. Scott I do think this. I think that Dr. Scott overshares with the kids. I think that sometimes he says things that he should only say to Contessa in front of the kids. But I think that it's okay for him to say, yeah, mommy has a year left in school. Be truthful. Don't lie to them goddamn children. Okay, let's get to this shit, bitch, because this is what I really want to talk about. Do you hear me? Okay, so Buffy. Buffy is one of the new girls. I didn't know how I felt about Buffy, because truth of the matter is, I remember when Dr. Heavenly first got on Married to Medicine, I hated Dr. Heavenly. Like, I could not stand Dr. Heavenly at all. Do you hear me? Now, Dr. Heavenly is one of my favorite. Dr. Heavenly, Quad, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Contessa are like my favorites. But when I say I could not, I was like, oh, Dr. Heavenly, they need to get her off the show. I can't rock with her. And then all of a sudden, girl, one episode, I was like, I love this bitch. So right now, I don't know how I feel about Buffy. We'll talk about Buffy a little bit more. We'll talk about her more later on in the review. So, okay. This $500 party. So Buffy is throwing an end of the tax season party. She does it every year, I guess. Hold up. Okay. So this is where I felt like I was confused. And I ain't got no money. Do you hear me? So when they said the party, the limit is you can't spend more than $500 on your outfit, I was like, well, shit, that's a lot. Carol, you can be a fly bitch off $500. But you can really be a fly bitch if you know what the fuck you doing, bitch. You can be a badass bitch off $100 if you really want to know the truth. If you know how to pick out the right pieces that don't look cheap. You see what I'm saying? So when they said the $500 party, I was like, okay. I didn't know if they were supposed to look like. See, this is where I felt like they went wrong, or where I missed this part. Your outfit is supposed to be under $500, right? But are you supposed to look cheap? I felt like a lot of like Simone. I feel like most of them, except for probably Quad, they had this idea in their head of, oh, I'm supposed to look like my outfit that doesn't cost a lot of money. When I thought it was just your outfit can't cost more than $500. You see what I'm saying? So when they started walking in with these cheap, like, and then let me just say this. Y'all hoes grew up in crack houses, the hood. Bitches didn't have windows in their bedroom. So now all of a sudden y'all mean to tell me y'all just been in this lifestyle and you can't find a good outfit for under $500? Okay. It would be one thing if you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth, bitch. A golden spoon, bitch. A diamond spoon in your mouth, bitch. And you came out the womb wearing Valentino and Versace. Then I might be able to get where you coming from. Like, bitch, I'm not used to spending that type of money on clothes. I'm used to spending $500 for a pair of panties. But girl, half of y'all hoes didn't have shit. So I'm exactly confused on how it's so hard for you to go back and find an outfit under $500. $500, I don't give a goddamn what nobody say. You can do a lot with $500. Bitch, if you go to a designer shoe sale, you can get you some designer shoes if it's a shoe sale for under $500. Bitch, for a couple of hundred, probably for $200 or $300, you can get you a pair of designer shoes on sale. So I was just confused on this whole, like, why do y'all look so fucking cheap? Why do y'all look like Toya? Toya looks so fucking cheap to me. Girl, that shirt costs $200 and something. It don't look like it, girl. It look like you got that shirt from Agachi, off of L21, or Charlotte Russe. I did not get $200 from that shirt. Even Quad, I feel like Quad looked the best, and I didn't even too much like her dress, honestly. But this, it's just so hard for me. I just don't understand. I just don't know how to do this, girl. Yes, you can. Bitch, y'all all grew up in the country or the hood or some crack house, bitch. Girl, I don't want to hear that shit. Anyways, Buffy has a house manager. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that house manager, I said, she got a house. Buffy a better bitch than I ever be. Because the quiet as it's kept, you really want to go put it out there. That look like the bitch your husband will fuck. That look like the bitch your husband will marry. Buffy and her husband don't match to me. But they together, they married, they in love, whatever. But if you really want, if I had to pick who that man was married to and I didn't know, I would choose that white hoe. Girl, that's a housekeeper. But you know, a lot of people think, like I have to tell somebody before, like, y'all need to stop getting mad at these women or questioning these women. Like, girl, you got this woman in your house? Like, well. Question your man, because the truth of the matter is, these motherfuckers walking around here 6'2", 275 pounds. Ain't no bitch hopped on no nigga and made him fuck. Do you hear me? If anything, the truth of the matter is, y'all don't trust y'all niggas around these bitches. You see how Dr. Heavenly get every time somebody get in Dr. Damon's face, that bitch about to kill that bitch with her eyes. She gotta walk across the room. Hey, what's going on? What y'all talking about? If you really trust your man, you want to do all that. Okay. I'm just saying. So they say Buffy is rich. They say Buffy is rich. I don't know how true that is, but they say Buffy is rich. Toya mentioned her shoes being uncomfortable. Like, I hope they're not uncomfortable. They are uncomfortable. Girl, the truth of the matter is, girl, expensive shoes are uncomfortable. I've heard more people talk about expensive shoes being more uncomfortable than I have heard about people saying the Steve Madden were uncomfortable. Girl, prime example. My sister, when we went to Las Vegas, my sister had some YSL heels. Just a strappy heel. Bitch feet was damn near bleeding. Do you hear me? She wore her, when she had her class reunion, she has a pair of soul cakes. Well, she got a couple of pair, but she wore a pair of her soul cakes to Christian Louboutin's to her class reunion. Bitch, she said her feet was fucked up so bad, girl, her husband had to carry her to the car. One of my best friends, Java, she been saying the same thing about her shoes. So it's not true. Don't think that just because your shoes are expensive, your shoes gonna be comfortable. Bitch, them expensive shoes, from what I understand from all the girls I know they wear, girl, they wear designers, girl. Them hoes be talking about how them shoes hurt like a motherfucker. So Simone and Quad, girl, Quad. I did put, what did Quad do to Simone to need an apology? I don't know what Quad did to Simone. I really don't. Now, I'm not getting into Simone and Quad, because Quad is a headache. Quad should have got her ass cursed out. I love Quad to pieces, but Quad, Dr. Simone should have cursed your ass out. Dr. Simone was actually being nice at that party, because I probably would have paid your ass dust. Like, I'm not going to do this with you, girl. I'm not going to do this with you. So let's get into Miss Johnson. Miss Jocelyn busted in the motherfucking scene. Baby, she busts through, break up the scene, starting shit. Now, let me just say this much. There was a whole bunch of classism going on. Let's just be honest. And I sat back and I thought about this. And I think that a lot of us are guilty of this, including myself. We put certain people in certain categories, and it shouldn't be that way. Because really and truly, if you really want to be honest, the only thing that's separating Jocelyn from them is a piece of paper. And that piece of paper says that you're a doctor. Other than that, all y'all hoes really could be on the same show. Toya and Mariah fighting in ball gowns and heels and furs by a swimming pool. Remember that? Quad and Lisa Nicole, when Quad got her face chopped up by Lisa Nicole with that piece of glass. And then that bitch walked up. Bitch, Quad had a mark this big on her face. You hear me? And Quad had a whole band-aid on the side of her face. Just dramatic and extra. That shit was hilarious to me though. That. When Mariah broke that flute on the side of the goddamn table and told Heavenly she'll chop her up like some pico de gallo. When Heavenly got up and started throwing chairs. When Damon got up and was about to break Dr. Aiden's neck. Contessa called Toya's husband a big ass bitch on TV. Like, honestly, yes, Jocelyn is a little bit more rougher than these girls, this group of women. She's a little rough, okay? She's a little bit rough. But The truth of the matter is, y'all bitches all the same. Y'all all the same. Like y'all really, really are. I know y'all try to act like y'all not, but y'all really, really are. And I've said this before too, like, ooh, girl, like I always feel like the VH1 group is different from the Bravo group or the E group. No, they're the same. You got Teresa them on Housewives of New Jersey, flipping tables and pulling hair. They on Bravo. You got Portia who get into a fist fight every other year or kicking somebody. She on Bravo. You see what I'm saying? So really and truly, it's really not a difference. Like all those bitches are the same. The only difference is some of them are doctors, some of them strippers, some of them hoes, some of them used to be drug dealers. But really and truly, when it comes down to it, bitch, y'all really could all be on one show. And I had to check myself on that. Just like I remember at Rihanna's Diamond Ball thing she has every year. And a lot of people were talking about, how did Prima Donna get in there? How did Erica Mena get in there? And I was like, On one hand, we like when celebrities act down to earth and are cool. But on the other hand, we say that you should only hang around certain people. Like, what makes Prima Donna or Erica any different than Jay-Z or Beyonce or Kim or Rihanna or whomever? Jay-Z cheated on his wife, got into a fight in the elevator with his sister-in-law. Ghetto shit. You see what I'm saying? Erica done got into a fight before. Ghetto shit. Like, all I'm saying is, like, when you really break it down, we really all the same. The only difference is our tax brackets. That's it. That's it. So I think that that's something that we all need to work on, including myself, by trying to put different people in categories of, oh, she shouldn't be over there. Because I'm not going to lie, when I first heard Johnson was on Married to Medicine, I was like, how the fuck that bitch get on Married to Medicine? No, she do not need to be on Married to Medicine. No, Her ass needs to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, no. She do not need to be on that. Then I started thinking about it like, why shouldn't she be on Married to Medicine? Why can't she be on Married to Medicine? Why? She just the same as everybody else. She done got into fights. She done cursed people out. She drink. The same thing they all do. The only difference is some of y'all doctors, some of y'all not. She used to be a stripper. So I was like, you know what? Yeah. And I didn't like how they tried to make it seem like she a hood bitch, she a ghetto bitch. Toya, you just as good. You just as hood and just as ghetto. Girl, you got into a full fist fight, bitch, with a ball gown on, wrapped in fur, at a goddamn event, gala. Are you serious? But you got the nerve to call somebody else a ghetto bitch? Okay. Toya has a paint and sip party. Basically, she brings male models. This is when I actually kind of started liking Buffy. When she put those glasses on, I said, yes, ma'am, bitch. A bitch ain't gonna be able to clock where I'm looking. Do you? That's the best thing about. When I tell you, I remember back in the day when I really used to be into shades. The best thing about going out, especially like during day parties and stuff, bitch, you could just sit back and just look at people. And then nobody know who you was looking at. Bitch, I would do the same thing. I think I might like Buffy. I think Buffy might be okay. I think I might. That was a part where I was like, okay, Buffy seemed like she's cool as fuck. And then she friends with Jocelyn. Now, I will say this much. Jocelyn came in on 10. I didn't like the way they chopped up the back and forth between Toya and Jocelyn. I will say this much. That goddamn Toya wasn't scared of no goddamn Jocelyn. But Buffy did check Jocelyn. Hey, we gonna shut that down. That's my new friend. This is my home. We not doing that. So I appreciated Buffy checking Jocelyn like, nah, bitch, we're not doing that right now. Jocelyn called, when Jocelyn told her, you looking real thrifty, and Toya was like, that's the point. No, I don't think the point was to look thrifty. I just think the point was to make to buy an outfit because y'all can afford a certain amount of clothes and shoes to just to make your outfit no more than $500. I don't think the concept of the party was to look like a cheap bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm wrong. y'all just look cheap. Which lets me know that really and truly, y'all hoes really can't dress. Let me just say something. It's trifling as much as I get on here with these t-shirts and these cut-off, a bitch can throw an outfit together. Please don't ever get it twisted. I can throw an outfit together. Girl, I'm not trying to hype myself up. I'm not trying to be funny. A bitch got some style. And that's just a God honest truth. Okay? But that just lets me know that y'all really probably can't dress, or y'all really do think that labels make an outfit, because even with $500, bitch, you still could have been the flyest bitch at the goddamn party. You really could have been. Anyways, Dr. Heavenly. I watched Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly has a YouTube show, and she mentioned some things like Buffy. She said, from what she said, Jocelyn came into the party on 10. Like when she sat down, she instantly went after Toya. She said she felt like it was a setup from Buffy. I don't think it was. At first, I was saying the same thing. I don't think it was a setup from Buffy. I think it was a setup from production, but of course, you can't say, yeah, you know, production, they set that shit up. So they have to put the blame on somebody else. So Heavenly said it was Buffy's fault that Jocelyn basically acted the way that she acted. But just like Dr. Heavenly said also, Toya should have been smarter than that. Just like Heavenly said, when I saw Jocelyn walk into that party, I knew exactly who she was. And I knew at that point, they brought her there, or Buffy brought her there to start some shit. Toya should have known. She fell for the bait, basically. She come in. You see how everybody else was. Everybody was just nice to Jocelyn. Because they probably all knew, oh, they bring this bitch here to start some shit with us. But Toya, she fell for the bait, child. What else Heavenly say? Yeah, I don't think that her and Buffy gonna get along. You can tell the way she was talking during her recap. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I put that Mariah's style has changed. Because, you know, before Mariah used to give me rich white woman teas, like DBF, Tory Burch, who else? Kate Spade. She gave me Kate Spade, Tory Burch, DBF teas. That's what she gave me. Now she walking around with leather jeans and boots and Ballman shirts and girl jersey dresses. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know if I like it or not. But I'm like, oh, the ponytail and the rest of it down. I'm like, okay, whatever. When Johnson called Toya a hoe to Eugene, this is why I don't agree. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not going to walk up to my face and tell me my wife is a hoe. Dr. Heavenly felt like Eugene overstepped his boundaries. Like, I get it. Okay, this is where the problem is with me. I get that y'all are making a TV show. It has to be entertainment. It has to be entertaining. That's why I think a part of them don't really take the Jocelyn thing that seriously, because they know what Jocelyn was brought there to do. However, I don't blame Eugene for saying, hey, don't call my wife no hoe. It's one thing if he would have went upside Jocelyn's head or cursed Jocelyn out. I was like, okay, Eugene, maybe you shouldn't have cursed. I don't know. I just feel like, bitch, you're not gonna walk up to me and just call my wife no hoe and think I'm just gonna stand there? No, I'm gonna correct your ass. Don't call my wife no hoe. It's that simple. I don't think Eugene was wrong for that. I think Eugene did the right thing. Hey, don't call my wife no hoe, or whatever he said. Anyways, child, you know Dr. Heavenly, she killed me with that whole men. I don't know, child. Dr. Heavenly be on some real fuck shit that I don't even think she believed in. Because if Dr. Heavenly really believed in that shit, she'll be at the house pushing out babies. But Dr. Heavenly, she's a very successful black woman who not gonna depend on no goddamn Dr. Damon, and she know that, okay? But she try to paint it as though, oh, do what your man say. Your man is the head of the household, blah, blah, blah. Girl, shut up. You don't believe in that shit. Because if you did, your ass would be at home. That's it. Oh, I thought I put Toya was tacky when she gave that bullshit speech about, okay, Dr. Simone was wrong for bringing Buffy. Yes, she was. Toya had already told her, don't bring Buffy. But for you to make this speech in front of everybody about her not receiving an invite to be there, I thought was just tacky. Like, Toya, Even when me and my sister was watching this, me and my sister just looked at each other like, this bitch is so tacky. Girl. All right, y'all. That's it. All right.